to share with you guys how I cut my kids' hair, and I wasn't gonna probably talk through the video. I didn't know if I was gonna explain anything or how I was gonna have it set up. We are upstairs in our upstairs bathroom, and our upstairs bathroom has a cutting chair, so I have just a little area up here that I can cut their hair, and then sometimes I do like colors and different things, but a lot of that I do downstairs. But for the kids' cuts, I either do them here or I take them to work and I do them there. It all depends upon when I can get them in. So behind me here is our upstairs bathtub. We don't have it hooked up or anything. We just have storage up here, and then upstairs toilet and stuff for the kids that are upstairs. But I usually use this area for doing their haircuts and stuff. And I have a mirror and everything set up over there. But up here is not finished yet. That's why you can see this. This is probably be our last room that we'll do. Every other room is done except for upstairs here. And that's okay because this room we just use for this. So when I do my kids' hair, I pretty much use, even for any of them, so like even when my oldest boy comes, I pretty much do a number 1 or a number 2 on their sides. And some of the kids like their hair longer. A lot of times my kids, I go towards how their hairline is lined up. Some of the kids, I put lines in on their part on the side. I'll do a line with my trimmers. Otherwise, I just do what we were taught in school, and then I kind of go off of what I know of what my kids want. So with my kids are pretty picky for how they want their haircut. Even with Nash and Lachlan. Now, Nash and Lachlan being twins, they don't have the same style. We did for a very long time. They dress differently and they wear their hair different, and their hair is actually on the opposite side. So we're not quite sure, but Nash and Lachlan are identical twins, but they also, we're thinking, are maybe mirrored twins. So they're going to have things on the opposite side. So with Lachlan's hair, I'm going to start out with Lachlan's hair, and then everyone else's haircut that I will show you, I'm just going to go fast through it, and it's just me cutting their hair. But usually, so with Lachlan right now, I went around with a number, I think it was a number 1, and then I just use my trimmers and fine tune everything. I try to get close when it comes to up here in the hairline up here. I try to get really close up there just because I don't want extra hair sticking out. So with Lachlan's hair, his goes off to the side like this. And then also in the back of their head, they have, everyone has the colics and stuff like that. So some people will cut below to right here. And I don't like doing that because it just looks weird on my kids with how short we keep their haircuts. Some of my kids still like the length on top, and sometimes when we go to church or whatever, then we put gel and we style it the way they want it styled. So Nash is going to keep his a little longer. You'll see that in the video. Nash is going to be longer than Lachlan's. Lachlan doesn't want his the same as Nash. Nash wants to grow his out to be like Miles's. So Miles, Hudson are the only ones that have really long hair on top versus anybody else. And then I cut Eli's hair today. But some of my kids don't like to be videotaped or whatever. So some of them I don't have in here. Gage I have to do later. I'll see if he'll let me videotape his haircut. He likes his a certain way too. We've gone different ways with Gage depending on how he wanted to have it styled. With Nash and Lachlan, I don't put them up on a booster seat or anything. I just turn them sideways so that they're not hitting the back of the chair when I'm trying to cut it, or me hitting the back of the chair. So for his haircut, like I said, I just tried to get really close to this part back here because I don't want it sticking out back here. And then as it grows, then eventually I just cut their hair again. So what I try to do, if I'm going to cut their hair, I'm going to try to cut their hair all in the same time. And just so I can get it done and not have to do it every single day, and that I might not be able to do that. So if I know that I have a day that I'm just going to do haircuts, it usually takes me about 5-10 minutes to do every, individual haircuts. So for me, I've been doing it now for almost 17 years. I'm able to get through their haircuts pretty quick. And then also with Evelyn, she feels left out when I don't cut her hair. So I bring her up here and I only do a trim on her, so she feels like I'm cutting her hair. And then I also spray water in her hair because she wants to be sprayed down too with the water. And then as for my older kids, I cut Blaine's hair. I either cut Blaine's hair at work, so I make him an appointment at work. And then as for my oldest daughter, I cut her hair whenever I can. And then she also, her husband's sister-in-law cuts hair also. So if I can cut it or she can go to her and get her hair cut, she'll do that. Sometimes I'll cut my grandkids' hair depending on if Victoria's husband is able to do it. So I'm able to cut whoever's hair I can cut. Sometimes I'll do my neighbor's hair, my cousin's hair. It all depends on when I set stuff up with other people. But mainly with my kids, I kind of just am like, okay guys, everybody needs a haircut. Sometimes I'm able to do Gage's a little more often because he wants his cut more often than the little kids. So I will do that. Okay, does that seem good, or do you want more taken off? That seems good. Okay, so now I just gotta make sure everything is equal. Okay, so let's see up front here. So when it comes to my hair, I usually will have some of the girls at my work do it for me. The lighting is bad right now. But sometimes I'll have the girls at work do my hair, or I'll do my hair at home. So I just kind of touch up some of the ends when it comes to my layers. And then for my bangs and stuff, I'll cut them whenever I think it bugged me or whatever. But for my length and stuff, then I just have the girls at work just touch up my length. But that's usually what I do with mine. So I'm able to kind of maintenance my hair at home and take care of it at home. And I use a lot of good hair products and stuff. Not that I usually get from my salon, but I shared that with you guys in the past that I use Monate products for my hair and for Evelyn's hair. And I will list that down below and you guys can check it out. But that's usually what I go to when it comes to my hair products. I also use once in a while some stuff from my salon if I run out of Monate and stuff like that. So, but that's pretty much what I do with my hair. So I don't do a lot with it. I just do a lot of maintenance with it, and then I do my treatments and stuff that I have with Monate. So that's it with my hair. For the rest of the video, I'll just kind of speed it up and you'll see some of the other kids getting their hair cut. want to share with you guys. I don't think I've ever shared that with you guys, what I do when it comes to my kids' haircuts. And I know that I have a lot of new followers too, so I don't know if a lot of them know that I'm already a hairstylist and that I've been doing it for a while. So it's nice because I save a lot of money on just cutting everybody's hair. At my salon right now, you guys can let me know the prices of your areas in, you know, your town. But for us, it's like $16 for a men's cut. And then it's $21 for a woman's cut. And then it is, for kids cut, it's like $13. So I saved overall, you know, what, about $100 cutting my kids' hair. So that has been nice, especially with the boys, keeping up with shorter haircuts and always needing a haircut. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I never get to do that and share that with you guys. So hopefully you guys liked that video today. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys cut your children's hair or if you guys bring them to a salon. So, all right. So hopefully you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.